Meet Seong Gi-hun, a rich man. Rich in problems, rich in gambling debts. Rich with a daughter 10 years old and the most precious thing in his world. Now, meet the most dangerous thing in his world. Children's games. You see, Seong Gi-hun spends his days gambling at the racetrack, winning big and then losing even bigger sums of money. Today, he won big. Unfortunately, the money he used to bet with didn't belong to him, but to some loan sharks. They show up to congratulate Seong on his win, and then force him to sign his body away as a payoff. Even worse, this act of signing his body away brought Seong to the notice of an even bigger predator, a man in a suit. The man approaches and challenges Seong to a simple game. If you win, you get a lot of money. After Seong loses many rounds, then wins a single round, the man leaves him a card and a promise for the biggest win of his life, if he really wants it. All Seong has to do is call the number on the back of the card and enter into the game of his life. After Seong learns that his daughter, who lives with the woman he divorced, is going to move to the USA, which will doom their relationship, Seong decides to fix his life so that he can officially gain custody of her. First, he's going to have to conquer his gambling debts. So, manning up, Seong dials the number on the back of the card, takes a ride in the world's most peaceful Uber for the worst reasons, and then ends up in the middle of a whole sea of losers. Nearly 500 of them, in fact, all gathered together in a giant dorm, and all revealed to have huge gambling debts. After some confusion, they're told what happens next to them. If they compete in and win just a few children's games, they will earn enough money to make their problems go away, and then some. This is it. Seong Gi-hun's chance to reset, his chance to fix the failures in his life, to get more time with his daughter. He just has to win a schoolyard game or two. The first game is red light, green light, you know it. A hulking robot in the shape of a little girl begins singing and then turns her head towards a tree. When she sings it's green, you can go. When she sings it's red, you have to stop before she turns around and sees you. Simple, right? The game begins, and so does the terror. It turns out that anyone caught moving after red light is announced doesn't just lose the game, but also their lives. What will happen to Seong Gi-hun? This is the story of 2021's TV series Squid Game, a South Korean thriller, and wow, what an opening episode! Take the recently popular idea of a mysterious, deadly game that we've seen in titles like Alice in Borderland, which I've reviewed, the dark and competitive brutality and secret organizations of films and books like Battle Royale, and then combine it with the trademark human-centered drama that the South Koreans are so good at doing, and you have a real winner of a TV show, if this first episode holds true for what the rest of the season has in store. I thoroughly enjoyed the fact that Squid Game spends most of its first episode not showing you a mystery, but solely really on developing characters. We're given a sympathetic main character in Seong. We're given reasons to like him, an ordeal for him to overcome, and a threat for him to experience along the way. This is all excellent. Character development is the puzzle piece to storytelling that most shows lose in their details. And in my opinion, it's honestly one of the most important parts to have in your show. If your characters, which are really the soul of which the audience experiences a fictional world, are not good, or are not fully explored, or are not fully fleshed out, that show will likely not be very good. This isn't the case for Squid Game. It does it right, and I really enjoyed that it did that. Throw in good production value, excellent pacing, nice twist, and the intriguing mystery of the organization of big baddies running these games, who I call the PlayStation Mafia because of their symbology on their card. I mean, look, it's PlayStation. And I am left with no choice but to really be excited to see how the rest of Squid Game plays out. It's on Netflix, so it's not hard to find. I recommend it. Check it out. Go on. You know you want to join the game.
All of these things are designed to frighten a monkey.